Okay, I believe we are now streaming to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good. So we're back on. So I was talking about butts and balls. The there's a thing called a Shiritama that's supposed to be. I think it's related to some sort of Taoist belief. And then when it made its way to Japan, it ended up being this weird like ball that had like energy or chi or chakra or something like that. Like it built up in your body, and it's supposed to be just like right up in your butt. Um, and apparently that's the favoriteest snack of all time for Kappa. So that's one of their things is to like kill you and then reach in and give you a proctology exam and or a prostate exam and then like pull it out and then munch on it. Um,
Oh.
so those prints that Michael's talking about, there's like one or two of them where the dude is like standing like knee deep in the river with his butt hanging out, and then like this weird like spear trap, and using his butt as bait to like get the kappa to like reach up and grab him, and the spears will like skewer the kappa. It's great.
Yeah, it's having originally studied classical archaeology, I can tell you that uh, Greek wine vessels had also had that weird sort of scatological or sometimes perverted kind of humor as well. You know, everybody thinks that like the eyes on Kyliki cups are apotropaic. I just think that they're fun. You know, I mean, if you've ever heard, have you ever heard of the Greek game Kotamos?
No.
It is the reason why Greek dining rooms and Greek symposia were tiled. Uh, Back in the day, they didn't have the technology to really filter wine really well, so you'd end up with the dregs with all a little bunch of grape skins and
Yeah.
stems and seeds and whatnot at the bottom. So what they would do is the kailikis were sort of like these long, shallow cups with these big loop handles on them. And on the opposite end of the room, there was kind of like a candelabra at which plates were balanced. And in the game, you would put your finger through one of the holes of the loop handles, and you'd swing it around and try to throw the dregs out of the cup and knock off one of the plates.
That's
So it
fun.
was a royal mess. Everybody thinks that the ancient Greeks were so intelligent and philosophical, the founders of democracy, but they were all just a bunch of rowdy drunks. It was really closer to Animal House than it was to Shakespeare.
Oh my goodness.
So what we're trying to establish here, folks, is that humans have been perverted, messy things for all of time.
Pretty much. That's not
I
wrong.
And all placed.
I I I don't know how true it is because I'm having trouble, and I guess for whatever for good reason probably, but I wanted to read up something about Indians, and there's this weird gap. Like there's nothing about them, nothing written about them, nothing like no books or anything like that for like 100 years or something like that. And I'm like that's weird. Um, there's certain reasons for that. But anyways, I went back to some sort of source material of a anthropologist. I can't remember his name, but it's like at this point it's actually like 150 years old, and he described some of the activities in some sort of festival, and they're talking about like farting and defecating in the streets and like open sexual intercourse, and I'm like, okay, this is some sort of weird racist sort of thing going on. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm not quite sure. This doesn't seem right. Well, apparently in, what is it, like St. George Pueblo or something like that, they have a festival where the clowns, I can't remember their name, but they have black and white stripes on them. They'll go on one single day of the year, they'll go around and it's closed. You're not supposed to take video, you're not supposed to take pictures or anything like that, but you can visit it, that particular pueblo. And these clowns will go around and terrorize the town. They'll scream, they'll shout, they'll throw things, they'll throw kids in the river, but the river's only about a foot deep, so it's not meant to drown them, but it's supposed to scare the heck out of them. And I was listening to like someone of the Hopi Nation actually talking about it and saying about like, yeah, it seems crazy, but their descriptions like 100 years ago that were even crazier. And then I realized like, oh, holy crap, that like weird description, that 150-year-old description is actually more accurate than I expected. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm kind
Well,
of like both
to be
surprised and
fair,
amazed and like kind of scared.
that sort of thing is found across world cultures. You know, you look at something very, very similar in England is the practice of mumming,
Mumming.
which is very, very simple, similar to that. You know, some of it is sort of acting out amateur plays, but other parts of it is people dressing up in costumes and going to people's houses and deliberately causing mischief unless they give them money or gifts.
I mean, that's Halloween.
Very similar to
Yeah.
Halloween, except mumming is at Christmas time.
Yeah.
In Peru, there's a similar thing up in the Andes where it's a festival where people they wear clown masks and it's a form of resistance. It's a time for them to run around and go run into the store shops, shopkeepers that rip them off all year or go yell at the mayor and it's a formal accepted. It's pretty fun.
Oh no.
Everybody
Yeah,
needs
similar.
to blow off steam. You know,
Mhm.
there was a in medieval Rome, there was a statue called the Pasquino, um, and literally you could go by and write any foul things you wanted on it, and it was perfectly acceptable as long as it was posted on the statue.
It's a little bit like a court jester then. The only person, or like the only sort of, was it format or medium to sort of challenge authority?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so um that's actually a little bit of a hint. I do have a nilbog designed and ready for everybody. If you guys know what a nilbog is. There is a nilbog in Clarg. Hint hint, wink wink. I'm guessing nobody knows what nilbog is. Okay, that's okay.
Just dead silence.
Okay. Actually, I'm wondering, Michael, do you remember what a nilbog is? Because I figure you'd be the person who would remember.
It's been a long day. I'm totally blanking.
Okay, okay. All right, don't worry about it then. Excellent. Okay, I need a recap. Oh, I need a recap. All right, let me. Man, I wrote a lot of notes for last time. Okay. So everybody's good? Everybody can hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stream looks good. Everything's good. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna summarize from last time. Let's see. Okay. So you caught up to this mysterious group here at the mesa. You found them camping out in a ravine, and inside the ravine there is a nearby cave. Um, you're not quite sure about their purposes or their intentions or their plans here. So you moved off to the side to discuss things. Uh, this is a little bit of a meta game, but we did play a particular game, Two Truths and a Lie. And part of that is uh, Moo said that she was born in um, she was born in the wastes, grew up there. One, two, she fought against Kulog, who is a local warlord, and then three eventually retired and escaped from the fighting, and is now trying to live out a life in Clarg, in Goblin Town. So those are three things. One of them is a lie. So you are sort of trying to figure out what exactly is your true purpose here. Uh, before you, the night before you the night before you entered the cave, Moo and her group performed some sort of ritual where they stomped and clapped their feet and yelled "Oh!" in front of the cave. The next morning, Genera noticed that a tall, dark, hairy, and smelly figure appeared in the cave, picked up something that Moo's party had left behind, and had replaced it, or laid something sort of in exchange for that on the ground, which looked like to be a key of some kind, which Cassandra woke up and recovered, and is now holding on to. The Eventually, you all sort of woke up, had your breakfasts. I believe Gradal cooked some frittatas. Let me see. I think eggplant frittatas.
I guess frittata, but good enough.
Oh yeah, something. Um, and but Moo's party mostly made a breakfast that was mostly flour and grease. Uh, sorry. We decided it was flour and butter. Because of the ferret. And Fred actually showed a little bit of interest in that breakfast, and a little bit of interest in Moo. You have now entered into the cave, and it seems that the cave is not a cave in a natural sense. There seems to be some sort of artificial. It seems to have been artificially carved out, or at least changed, structured in a certain way, and for the most part, it seems empty. Although you did discover something in a room. I'm gonna pull up that a picture of it. It might not. It may be a little bit hard to see because of the. Oops. Oh, it's. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that through the fog of war. Well, I can reveal a little more of the fog of war. It's not that big a deal.
I think you can see it. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so you did discover this. Oh wait, I actually painted this out. I'm gonna actually let me bring out that painting. I forgot I had that painting. Let me see. Give me a moment. I forgot to upload this. And I spent so much time drawing it. uh, Mesa. Okay. I am gonna make a new page real quick so that we can see it a little more clearly. All right. And Gradal can explain everything about it to us. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take you there to the picture. So this was the right. So this is the one of the front rooms that you visited or that you explored. Mostly blank. With the walls carved smooth, and there is some sort of artifact in the back, a dinosaur skull of some kind with artificial eyes placed in it and cloth tied around it. Okay. Uh, I don't know if Gradal wants to explain anything about this room later, since Michael the player, I think, is rather well acquainted with this the actual inspiration for this room.
Yes.
With Dagmar's strength, mighty strength, you are able to open up the stone doors on the right and the left.
It
But
was nothing.
but you eventually chose to go down the left path, and you found yourself in a corridors that were fairly claustrophobic, uh, and then you kept walking until you ended up in a hallway that looked like this, and that's actually where we're at now. And you were discussing the possible purposes of the architecture in this room, which Fred hypothesized were used for ritual purposes.
Like a true archaeologist.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you back to the map. All right. Okay, are there any questions? Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I think that catches us all up.
Right then. So this area, right, is the weird looking area. This area, well, it's starting to get weird here, but down here at the bottom, that's more the normal area, normal looking area or usual looking area. All right. So, what would you like to do?
Hmm.
I didn't realize I had Dagmar being a loner in the back. So I think my first move is going to be catch up a little bit. There we go.
No. You're the strong silent type. You don't need nobody.
Only cute animals. That's all I need.
I guess keep exploring.
Trying to zoom in a little bit here. Were we ever able to figure out what those holes were on the left hand side of the corridor behind us?
Uh,
Uh,
well, they're not like I was trying to explain last time. They're not for these holes specifically don't go anywhere. You can quite easily see the end of them, like the bottom.
How is the other group acting right now in this room?
All of the rest of the goblins, they are scared. Well, okay, let me take that back. Okay, all right. Pabu the hobgoblin looks kind of irritated. Cassandra is calm. Moo is calm, but a little bit. She's very on guard right now. She has her crossbow up.
Apprehensive.
Yes.
Hmm.
She's alert. The other goblins, so that would be Tic Tac, Fufu, and Ethel, look nervous. They do not seem very comfortable in this space.
Can we see what's in the big sort of circular area to the north of us? Like around the corner from where I am?
It's empty. It's just an empty space. Oh, okay. So let's see if you can see a little bit around the corner. So I'll reveal a little bit for you.
Do we see any footprints?
So the floor is still stone, and actually, so this is remember the floor is stone, and this is a cavern, or quote unquote cavern. So the deposition rate of sediment on the floor is very, very low. Very.
I know those words. Those are good words.
Okay.
Okay, so if anyone wants to look for footprints, though, in the very, very, very thin layer of dust on the floor, go ahead and roll.
I'll give
Munsell
guidance to
colors.
anybody who's trying.
What is the percentage of gravel? Is it well sorted, or is it, is it angular?
NYR 5-3.
Yeah, let's talk Munsell colors. I really need to know what I'm up against here.
Are you gonna pull out the little color chart?
What? It can let us know. Give us some
Right,
really
'cause if
good
it's-
information.
If it's been tracked in from outside, it's going to be a different color.
I would like to discuss the stratigraphy in the wall linings, please. Can we? What horizons do we have?
Nerds. Sorry, excuse me.
You said you did your homework.
Not enough, apparently. Not enough.
No.
Okay.
God.
Okay. So
Okay, so we
if
don't
you
see
are
anything.
oh actually no, I'll take that back because we'll get to it later. Because you're so if you're looking for footprints, that's a survival check. So just roll survival if you're looking for that.
Can I roll something to kind of listen in to maybe like any noises that are echoing within the cavern?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Perception.
Oh,
Oh my god.
well, you're not
dang
gonna
it.
see it coming.
Oh god! Quickly, somebody else do it.
Evidence has been wiped out.
There we go. Genera perceives something.
Yay.
Save
Would
them.
I pick up anything with my passive perception, which is 21?
Okay, so
Because I got that observant feat, so that really knocked up my passive perception big time. I hear like this faint whistling of wind in the cavern, like wind blowing over a cavern entrance. It's almost actually like whistling, but I don't recognize the tune.
That's strange. I heard something like that last night while Fred was sleeping. Outside.
My eyes look accusingly towards Fred.
Is he sleeping again? It might be the sound of him snoring.
Fred looks at like I don't snore. That's Pabu. Pabu like Like,
Kill
looks
him.
at him like, gives him a mean look.
Kill him now. Kill him.
We got some very faint footprints too.
How big are the footprints? Like, is it like humanoid size?
No. Yes. So there's 2 feet. It's bipedal,
It's by
and it is
biped.
definitely humanoid.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
smaller. It's not like a big monster's foot.
No.
Good.
Okay, so I was messaging Janera in the Discord, and I'm taking the joke a little bit too far. So in the game, I'm trying not to use the word humanoid because that's human-centric.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I was thinking that just now myself.
um, so I'm trying to use the terminology of the professor. Big head, 2 feet.
Okay. That's what I was confused about. Like big head, 2 feet. So like, wait, like Bigfoot?
Technically, Bigfoot would count as big head, 2 feet.
Okay.
But don't the tick monsters also count as big head 2 feet?
I mean that's
How
the
many
thing, right?
toes are we talking about?
Uh, they look like boots. It's clearly like shoes. It's not.
Okay,
There are no toes.
you can take that on. That's fine.
Okay. But these footprints are very, very faint. Okay.
Likely dead. All right.
Okay.
Should we continue onward? Should we ask the apprehensive members of the other party if they feel comfortable continuing on?
Okay. Give me a moment. I can't remember which one is which color. I need to go grab my notes.
I think Moo's red, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah. Moo's the red one. I'm pretty sure. All right. If not, the red one's not Moo. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Moo's red, Ethel is blue, Tic Tac is green, and is orange. Okay, so Moo. Moo's like, quit dilly dallying. Come on, let's go. Fine, I'll go first. Babu, hurry up. And
Her
so,
last words.
alright, and all of the goblins begin to fall behind. Oh. In formation. Alright, marching orders. Yeah?
I'm going to stick close with Moo. I want to keep a close eye on her and try to
Okay.
judge if she does any. I want to figure out if she's just doing anything squirrely, anything that I would find suspicious.
Okay. Suspicious? Me? No. Why? Yeah, I'm just revealing a little bit. Okay. Excellent. Okay, and then they continue to move forward in formation. Oops, back and forth, back and forth. Double time. I'm gonna end up accidentally moving you, Gretel.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. Lining up. Okay, I'm glad, Gretel, you're finally moving forward. All right. Oh, whoops.
Theory is such a good rogue that she travels upside down on her hands. Hands standing the entire time.
Yeah.
Thinking about our rogue theory, as the passage gets a little narrower, we might want to, since this is a dungeon crawl, we might want to keep an eye out for traps.
What is this up here? North of Genera.
It looks like just a little alcove.
Do we notice anything in there?
No. So it's the same sort of odd architecture and odd, it could be pictographs, you're not quite sure. There are some sort of geometrical shapes in here. But they seem to be kind of, they're obviously geometrical, but they're very uneven, and asymmetrical. I'm having fun with the formation.
It's really cute.
Sweetheart. No.
Oh my god.
I'm getting a very, like, Mickey Mouse thing where they, like, sort of slowly stepping to the side.
Sorry, I had to deal with a 6-year-old coming into the office and grabbing things.
Oh.
Now, the geometric shapes that I see, do those look like betels, like possible forms of worship? Could I do like a religion check or something to see if there's any possible significance to them?
Go ahead, do religion.
We talked about wanting an archaeology check before. I think our religion check is the same thing.
Ooh,
What is that?
I think it's a
Oh.
body.
Ah! Okay, so you say it's a body. All of the goblins scream. Ah! Okay, reveal. Okay.
Good investigation, Janira.
Alright, let me see. Okay. Oh, can't leave Fred behind. Fred's all the way behind. Ah!
Yeah.
So Moo's like, what is it? What's wrong? It's just a body.
Okay, so no one should ever utter the phrase "just a body."
You're right.
Those are 3 words that generally never should go together.
I'm getting. All right. So, it is so. Trigger warning here. I actually did draw the body, but the token is rather deceptive. It's not. It doesn't look like that. So let me. I'm making a new page for this one, and I'll show you in a moment. Okay. All right. So, okay, let me move everybody here. Okay, so now we get to do some forensic anthropology. So there is this skeleton here on the floor. It has clothing, but you can see that it's very, very, very old. There's none of the soft bits left. It's fairly dry. And if you want to anyone who wants to investigate it, you can either roll investigation or medicine. to learn about it. Gradal, you did a religion check.
Well, I did a religion check for the alcove, for the geometric designs in the alcove.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some messages now.
I'll do a medicine check on the body though.
Oh God.
Well, I'll guide myself on that one. For all good it did. Yeah, he's dead.
It's the roll 20 curse.
It is.
Yep. So this guy's dead. He died of death, and
with his blue breath.
it's kind of sad.
Dagmar's just like, he's no longer living.
Jeez, nobody. Okay, Gradal, I'm gonna give it to you.
Roll.
Okay, I was hoping that one of you to at least get a little bit higher than that.
I rolled investigation.
Okay,
Or
yes.
is that not high enough?
So
Can we
for
have
Janera,
Fred do a roll?
He'd be the one to roll a natural 20 too.
Okay, so you're gonna ask Fred to come over to investigate. Okay, Fred's gonna come over and investigate for you. Here's Fred's roll.
Damn it! Told you.
Boss.
I hate him.
Okay. So for Janera.
Oh.
So Fred.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
See. So, hang on, let me get a drawing thing here.
You get to play the CSI team.
Yeah, so my astute skills of investigation have determined that our friend here had his skull cut open, and this is the top of his skull right here.
Oh gosh.
Is this like some kind of like trepanation thing?
So Fred Fred is also doing his own investigation, and he's like peering at it very carefully, using all of his archaeological skills in forensic anthropology. And he notices that the skull is very, very cleanly cut. It had to have been done with a blade, most likely a metal blade. And then he turns around. He turns around and like, oh, maybe it's this thing. And there happens to be a sword actually lying next to the body. It's a very large sword.
So intricate.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That's actually, let me see, I'm gonna put... That's about the size of the sword compared to the body.
Similar design on the sword to the boots. That's not... Does the sword belong to the body, or was the sword what was used to kill the body and then left behind? Or both?
Fred shrugs.
Thanks, Fred.
Fred notices that the sword is very, very, very shiny still. It's a little dusty, but it's very, very shiny. It has no rust on it.
Seems to be the right size for you, Dagmar.
Oh.
But we are in a tomb full of cursed objects.
This is true.
So could be very good, could be very bad.
What is the other group doing right now?
Uh,
Are they eyeballing it?
all of them are eyeballing it. Especially Pabu and Mu. Cassandra seems to be doing some sort of prayer over the body. You know. Um.
Oh. What I recognize this is she's trying to do an identify spell on the sword.
She's not actually looking at the sword. She's looking at the body. She doesn't seem that interested in the sword.
Hmm.
I received a super special secret DM message. Can I ask for clarification was received? Aha. By art, do you mean what I'm noticing or like cultural? Okay, thank you. That's what I needed. Okay. Thank you. I think I'm gonna take the sword. I'm gonna take the sword, I say.
As you
This
look,
doesn't belong to anyone else. I have to take the sword.
as you pick up the sword, Fred stares at you very intently.
Screw off, Fred. I know what I'm doing.
Fred whimpers a little bit. It's like, can I pick up arrowheads? In here?
Different.
Aww.
This is different, Fred. But Dagmar doesn't want to say anything more than that. Just very aggressive and no explanation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. The D&D nerd in me is very excited. The archaeologist in me is horrified.
Yes.
Do any of the other folks there recognize the boots or this person?
No, the goblins sort of like shake their head and like no. So let's see here. I'm gonna switch back over to the map thing. So all right. So at this point, like Moo's kind of like Moo and Pabu seem a little bit irritated. Cassandra walks off a little bit, and then they're sort of the other goblins are kind of like nervously like looking around. Fred is still trying to figure out things here. Fred is doing his best as an archaeologist and trying to study things in situ.
That's what he's always done.
Yeah. So Moo and Pabu like explore over here a little bit, and they whisper a little bit. They try to keep their voices low, but you can hear them because it's a cave and the acoustics are terrible. Gonna take everything.
So we heard that, right?
Very, very faint. Now, if you look, so these passages here, let me see if they actually end. You see where like that little like circle thingy is? That's actually a hole. There are these like giant holes in the floor, and there's a window. There's a window out the like the passage dead ends, but there's a little window at the end, and you can see a faint light coming into the window. And so Moo and Pabu actually like look down the holes and kind of look out the windows, and they're like, "Huh, there's a bigger cavern out there." And so the other goblin's kind of like, "Oh, I want to see, I want to see."
Is that where the whistling noise is coming from?
Yeah, it seems like a bunch of these passages Like, all of these passages basically look the same. It's just straight down, like, 20 feet. Let me see, actually. No, it's more than 20 feet. Okay, yeah, so the passage is, like, 35 feet long by 10 feet wide. And at the end, there are these two, like, big holes. And then a window. And they all seem to be about the same.
How can I re-roll for investigation on the body? How can I roll for something else on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation or does it have to be something different? Could I roll for perception?
What are you trying to perceive? Like, just...
Just like if Dagmar's inkling based on this stuff just trying to be as vague as possible, but if Dagmar's inkling is correct and maybe what else she's noticing particularly about the body. Never mind.
Uh,
He sucks. Can I
it-
get a new character?
the body doesn't smell funny.
Alright, cool.
You're like, huh, it's a dead body, but it doesn't smell bad. That's weird.
I'm just gonna...
Does anybody happen to speak Dwarvish?
No.
Well, what did you find?
I found some sort of graffiti over here on the wall.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to. So I'm going to message. So on the walls, you are all like staring at these walls now. Let me actually. I think I need to adjust. Okay, so standing here in the middle, and you're staring at these walls, and there's some graffiti on the walls. Uh, it's in Dwarvish. All of you recognize this alphabet. You can see it's sort of carved kind of crudely into the wall. Um, but none of you can quite understand what the language is. If you're sort of standing around here, you notice on the floor that there's a little bit of trash here. There seems to be, um, not quite sure what it is, but like little like bits and bobs of like metal, leather, wood.
Uh,
Hmm.
Person I sent a message to is not going to say anything.
Hmm. Well, I know you sent a message to me a lot earlier about the weird geometric symbols in the alcove.
Well, this seems completely
Well, that was
different.
a while ago.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
okay.
completely different. The wall, you can tell that this is someone who came at a later date and basically carved graffiti into the wall.
Well,
Hey.
everybody's looking at the graffiti. I'm going to come down here to the body.
Yeah.
And just begin to put down like some flower petals and some fungus and try to help the body sort of join the Earth as best as it can.
I think I can understand it. I can understand the graffiti. It says, Grok's pride is this big in Orcish. That's why I understand the graffiti. It is because it's in my language.
So it's Dwarvish alphabet, but Orcish language.
Sure.
So it was written by a dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay, so I discussed this a little bit in the Discord channel. So in past editions of D&D, every spoken language had its own written language. But I'm going to go with the way that 5th edition is doing it, which is, for the most part, there's only like 3 or 4 written languages, but maybe a dozen spoken languages, and some of those spoken languages just share a written language. Orcish happens to share Dwarvish with a bunch of other people, or other different languages.
But again, it says Grok's pride is this big. And there's an arrow at the bottom that like a measurement that goes the same size as a sword.
We
Could it be connected to the sword?
Yeah, why don't you try putting the sword up against the arrow and see if it fits? Maybe it's kind of like a glass slipper or Cinderella situation, whoever the hell that is.
I'm gonna have Dagmar go and do that, but keep an eye on the folks behind her really closely.
Okay, so you can see there's a crude like line and arrow carved in the wall, and you can see the sword is actually about the same length as that line.
Maybe it's pointing to something. What could that mean? Who's Grok?
Could
Could it
Grok be the body?
Yeah, could it be the dead person?
Yeah, that's the name of his sword.
Is it pointing? Is the arrow pointing down?
It's not like an arrow pointing in one direction. There's a kind of arrow. It's here. I'll sketch it a little bit on the. Let me see, because it's supposed to look a little bit like that. Or let's not. That's too confusing, I think. So let's do it the other way. No.
Do I notice any writing or engraving on the sword itself? I don't know why I didn't ask that earlier.
I mean, like a lot of those designs on it are carved into it.
But there's no wording or anything like that?
No.
Like a name? Okay.
No. It's not going to be that easy as a teacup engraved with a with a name.
Yeah, that was that was helpful. Is there any other graffiti on the walls back here?
A theory. You notice a little bit of graffiti here. I'm gonna actually. You're gonna like notice something on this wall here. There's a little bit of graffiti here.
That same alphabet.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's Dwarvish script, but you don't understand it.
Hey, Dagmar, take a look
Yeah.
at this.
Oh, not another one.
What does it say?
Dagmar is waiting to receive a text message. Oh. It says, Grok's stupid.
Oh no.
But you notice also that it's a little bit scratched out. So there's also a kind of a light scratching that kind of like crosses it out slightly.
Huh.
So like,
Okay, who wrote this?
like Moo's like, okay, this is boring. We gotta keep going.
Wait a second, looters, looters. Do you know a Grok? Does that name sound familiar to you?
Oh, I don't know. Why would we know who Grok is?
Hmm.
The goblins begin to discuss, half in spoken and half in the sign language, about trying to get down to the cavern out here. They're kind of interested in going out to the cavern out there.
They're gone.
Oh, whoops. So,
They just all disappeared.
yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm gonna actually show you. I didn't quite finish it, but I think I have a good enough sketch that you can see. For everybody who looks out the window. Just so you understand what I'm talking about when I say there's a cavern out there. Okay, I'm gonna take you to my other painting. Yay!
Oh my god.
So,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so
this is gorgeous.
So like it's not I'd probably have to resize it or whatever. But this is the basic general idea. So it's a very tall cavern here with this funny high narrow pathway in the middle. So the figure in the middle is just for scale. And so these windows right here, you see that's what you're looking out of. And it's basically symmetrical on either side. And
Oh
then
my
it seems
god.
part of the roof is caved in.
Hmm.
Wow.
Any looking through the windows, is there anything in terms of like unique features that we can see beyond what's in the picture? Any particular details?
Um, so I'm gonna go back to the map a little bit since we're all looking out of it. Da, 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 da. So I'm gonna reveal that since I'm assuming everybody's looking out the windows. Okay, so you have the narrow pathway down the middle. Along the side seems to be a lot of rock, gravel, rubble. Um, there are sort of pockmarks in the path, like little holes and stuff where it's collapsed a little. Uh, the floor seems mostly sandy. Most of the floor here seems a little bit sandy. Uh, it seems mostly intact. But there does seem to be another little bit of a collapse here. There's some sort of hole in here. Um, so kind of like the room is caved there. A hole is opened up in the room a little bit.
We have a general understanding that the other group is trying to work their way down there specifically.
Well, from their discussions, it's clear that Pabu and Mu are disappointed that they haven't really found much up here. Um,
Okay, so they didn't know about this area before they came in. This wasn't like the goal that they're trying to traverse their way down there.
uh, from their discussions from the day before, you knew that they wanted to explore this. They wanted to get in here and find out what was in here. but they do not seem to have any sort of maps or any sort of previous knowledge about what is in here or um how to get around this place. They're just as new to this
Okay,
place as
so they
you.
don't have any research. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Um, so you can try to look at the windows, and if you look down the holes seem to go straight down, and you can see a faint light at the bottom. So and it seems like if you went straight down the hole, it would bring you down to the floor of the larger rectangular room. Think almost uh, kind of like a fireman chute, kind of like that stereotypical. They have the hole in the floor, they slide down the pole or whatever, and then they end up on the ground floor. Um, that's the general structure of it, but there's no pole. You just drop straight down. Uh, the holes do seem to have the same odd, uneven working of the surface like the rest of the walls. So there's pockets and knobs and ridges and all sorts of things. So if you really wanted to, you could climb down the hole, um, but it would be somewhat claustrophobic, uh, and it's kind of a steep drop. You know, remember that in the previous quarter, the larger straighter one, you were going very steeply upward. So you know that the drop is like 30 feet at least, maybe 40 feet.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it.
How big are the windows?
The windows are big enough to sort of stick your head, but you can't like slip out of them.
I believe I'm going to check for a moment, but I believe I still have. Yes, because I have them both back because we rested last night. I could wild shape and fly down. I wouldn't even have to fly. I could change myself into a spider and spider climb down.
Ooh, but that would be... Is that a normal spider, or would that be...
That would take a
Uh,
while.
I don't know. It's one of the animals that appeared in my wild shape thing on D&D Beyond, because it's only a quarter challenge rating, is a giant wolf spider.
Oh, yeah, because that's what I was... Let me see... I'm looking at the monster manual right now. Giant wolf spider. Oh, crap, that's a medium beast. Yeah, no, that's basically the same size as person.
I wouldn't be
Wolf
able to fit
spiders
in.
are different in this world.
I'll be a giant wolf spider.
No,
Oh,
but the thing is that
giant.
your overall body shape would be different though, so you could slip through the hole.
Oh, okay.
Um. Okay, so Janera, uh, make an athletics check as you climb down. Because you're just sort of doing a barehanded, right? This is a.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead, roll athletics.
I'm gonna fail miserably. Oh,
Okay,
wow,
Janera.
that was a surprise.
Okay, Janera, go ahead and describe how do you go down if you want with a little bit of flair.
Got this.
Um, yeah, I don't know. How would you describe climbing down? I guess I would just do it like I don't know, like your professional rock climber. I just, gracefully climb my way down like it's nothing.
All right. So, Janera, you do find yourself at the bottom, and you are at the very, very bottom. So, if you'd like, you can move your token over to the slightly more green section of the. Now down here on the ground, the the deposition rate is a little higher, like, but there's a little more dirt here.
Oh
There's a
my
little more
God.
grit. There is a little bit of plant life growing down here. Some like grasses or
Organic.
mosses. Yeah, that's why it's slightly greener. All of the goblins look very intensely at
climb.
you. At Genera, like, oh. Well, okay.
Come on, you
I
slackers.
want to. Yeah, I'm gonna climb down too because I can do 2-story climb.
Yeah, you don't need a roll. You just do it.
So I should be all right.
So, please describe your parkour, a theory.
Well, I'm gonna just like I'm sneaking on a roof at night. I just kind of pull my head up, my hood over my head, and just start grabbing on the walls and just sort of slowly slink down into the wall and quickly leap on down, pop out in front of Janera.
Fred is
Hey.
incredibly inspired by you and tries to do the same thing. I am now rolling in athletics for
Oh,
Fred.
God. Be prepared to
Oh,
catch
good golly. Fred flies like a chicken.
Don't die?
Dude, Fred, you can ride me. I'm gonna change into a spider.
Too late. He wanted to be like a theory.
Can I catch him? Can I try to catch him?
Okay, yeah. So Fred makes it like halfway down, and the whole pack, the cage holding like Gale is too much, is too heavy, and he's like, and his fingers slip,
Oh,
and he
no.
falls. So, a theory, please roll athletics
Bye,
to
Gale.
catch Fred.
Oh no. Fred. Oh damn.
Okay.
Save the
I'm
chicken!
sorry, Fred.
Do another one for the chicken!
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I am canceling that. Fred does not die.
Oh, good.
I'm just
Retcon that?
okay. I'm gonna just double check something here.
He's retconning the death of Fred.
No. I did something.
I mean, he's just gonna land on a theory. A theory doesn't really catch him. She just breaks his fall.
That's probably more like it because I was not
Okay.
expecting him to follow me.
Okay. In some sense, I am retconning it, but not as much as you think. What happens is Cassandra quickly does her hand gestures. Or actually, let me maybe double check. Actually, yeah. So you see, actually, you see, actually, not the hand gesture so much, but you see Cassandra sort of clap her hands very quickly, and a little bit of hand gestures, and then Fred's fall slows, and you see him begin to float down to the ground, and he lightly, as gentle as a feather, lands with his feet on the ground.
Nice.
And I'm like, whoa. Where'd you
Nicely
learn
done,
how to do
Cassandra.
that, Fred?
What- Would any of you like to climb down with me?
This is
I'm
a giant
asking
spider
generally,
that's
like,
talking to you.
the other group. I'm sorry.
Isn't this a giant spider offering everybody a ride down?
No, I haven't turned yet. I figured I would offer to carry someone down and then change, which is
Aw.
why I'm still up here and not on the other side.
I just wanted to see this image of a giant spider with Gradle's voice kind of like clicking and clacking and offering you guys help.
You will. I was searching online for a Roll20 spider token that I could put up, but I couldn't figure out how to do it.
I don't know if you can use the freebies. Check in the freebies, because I know I have freebies.
How do you find the freebies?
Okay, so I don't know if you have access to this, but the here, I'll do it for you. Cause okay. Oop, there's the spider.
I found it.
Okay.
Dagmar's
I found
gonna-
a giant wolf spider in the D&D 5th edition thing, but I didn't
Oh
see.
my god.
Oh, you got it?
Um,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's
So
right there.
before I
Yeah.
change, I was going to offer one of the other group if they want to ride down on my back as a spider.
One of the other group.
Well, I don't think well, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Dagmar could fit on my back. Like the window's relatively narrow, right?
Yeah, you have to get to the window, and the thing is, though, the window is too small for a medium-sized creature to normally pass through. It looks like, it's a little bit odd because because it's clear that you can use the window to look into the rectangular like cavern room, but it doesn't seem like your people are supposed to pass through that window. It seems more like you're supposed to go down through the hole.
Dagmar fit through the hole?
Yeah, you can fit down the hole. You can climb down the hole fine. It's plenty of
Okay.
space to fit down the hole, but it is claustrophobic.
Okay. So do I have to roll for acrobatics or athletics if I'm gonna have Dagmar go down the hole?
Yeah. Here it is. There it is.
I quit.
Oh my. Okay.
I quit.
Oh God, you rolled a natural. Oh no.
So Dagmar,
Uh-huh.
you with tremendous amount of confidence, flexing your muscles and your biceps and like gripping strongly. Watch me as I, orchidly like climb down this wall. But unfortunately, the greatsword that you're carrying kind of clacks. It catches on one of the holes. You slip, trip up, and fall the last 10 feet. Roll a d6. Cassandra doesn't
Okay.
save you.
Oh, cool. I roll a d6.
This is your damage.
Oh, okay, hold on. I can't even find that. Where is that?
Oh, it's on the map. There's that little toolbar thing. The
Yeah.
one
Oh.
to, and there's the die, and then you just click D6. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Didn't do very much.
Yeah, 3 damage.
Hey.
Ugh! You land with a... Ugh! Ugh! I meant to do that. I'm very strong. Doesn't bother me at all. Ugh!
No.
Ow.
I'm totally good. Is the sword okay?
Sword's fine.
It's good.
Fortunately, you broke the fall for the sword, so it's fine.
Perfect.
The other group, they sort of get together and they, if you notice in some of the drawings, they all had like packs, so they quickly like pull out their ropes and their climbing gear. Pabu holds onto it. So Pabu actually holds ropes. Mu goes down first, down the rope. Then the rest of the goblins. Cassandra. Pabu just drops the rope down and then he's gonna climb down himself. So let me roll him. Oh!
Not so easy, is it?
Spider Gretel responds with a.
Yeah, sure, why not? Cassandra uses another spell slot. Saves him too.
Oh my god. Dagmar is glaring at Cassandra.
Cassandra does something. She does some sort of like gestures at Dagmar.
Mm-hmm.
The goblin snicker.
Can I try to figure out from my insight what the gesture, general meaning behind the gesture was it insulting or not?
Go ahead, roll insight.
Womp womp.
Cassandra just tried to cast vicious mockery on Dagmar, but didn't seem to succeed. She messed up a little.
Ha! Whatever that was.
Problem. I'm rolling with the spider's insight.
Oh. Alright, so, in this room, so for so this room does have dim light, because of the hole in the roof. So all of you can see as if it were dim light, except for Cassandra. Cassandra still uses her staff as a torch. And so now they're all exploring now. Oh, thank Gale. Oh. Information. Okay. Alright, let me reveal some areas. So, Dagmar.
I'm having her stand directly below that opening in the ceiling. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe not. Is it further up
it's...
that way?
No, you can see a little bit of the entrance. That's the point. There is a little... You notice that there's some rubble here at the end. You can climb over it, but it blocks the entrance slightly. Okay. Alright. What are you all doing here?
I'm having. So, just to clarify, is Dagmar directly below where the ceiling kind of came in?
Yes, you are. So you're standing
Okay.
in a pool of sunlight.
Sunlight. Okay. I'm having Dagmar look up at it, hopefully not blinding herself, but just trying to
You're looking directly
look
into the
up.
solar eclipse, aren't you?
Yes. Is the soil deposition in the area everything that was promised?
Yes.
Very nice.
So here your boots kind of sink into piles of sand, whereas before, they were kind of on smooth stone floors.
Is it like silty sand or is it loamy sand?
More silky. A little bit of grit, because there's sort of some of the rocks have broken apart, from the caved in, or the collapsed roof.
Had
Okay.
to stop myself from writing that into my notes.
Okay.
What are you guys noticing down that way?
Uh, there, uh, everybody seems a little bit more calm, and they're like, "We haven't noticed anything yet." Freds goes down. Moo's like, "Okay, we can fan out a little." Um, so if any of you want, you can roll for nature or survival or investigation or whatever you like, and please state what you're trying to do, or what you're looking for, rather.
Um, if I roll, do I roll with the spider's stats or my own?
So for physical stats, you go with the spider. For mental stats, you go with your own. So for the spider, you do your strength, your dexterity, your constitution, but for mental things, you still maintain your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. I think you maintain charisma. I can't remember.
Well, I'll do a perception check.
Okay, so it should stay remain the same.
Oh, too bad.
Who broke roll 20 today?
This place is very pretty, Gradall. You can hear that sort of whistling. I'm like, oh, that whistling must be from the hole in the roof, and it's going through the windows. Huh. It's kind of a nice place. Very calm, very peaceful, very meditative. I see a theory is exploring those rocks. Okay,
Yeah.
a theory. Please roll inspection.
Inspection or
Oh,
investigation?
sorry, investigation.
There
Sorry.
it is.
Oh, okay, a
There we
theory.
go. Yeah. What's going on
Okay.
with this rubble?
I want to have Dagmar kind of pay attention to the ground and see if there's any more of those footprints from earlier. If the body came down here at some point, what do I have to roll for that? Investigation or perception?
Uh, let me give you some. Could you please repeat that?
Oh yeah. So the footprints from earlier, I want to have Dagmar check to see if they came down this way, if there are any footprints here as well. So do I roll investigation or perception for that?
Investigation or survival?
Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Uh,
I,
you find some
I'm-
bugs.
I'm good at. Oh,
Go theory.
I'm just gonna kind of quietly come back over here, climb back up.
Roll a stealth. Oh, okay. Well, wait. I need to do my rolls too.
Oh shit.
DM shouldn't roll. Nothing good happens when DM rolls.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, a theory. You get a round. You get a round. Go ahead. Tell us what you do.
I'm like, who's closest? Gradal, everyone. I'm like frantically waving my arms, but I'm being quiet and I'm pointing to the corner and I'm motioning large thing.
Everybody, roll insight to see if you understand the theory. No.
Rocks.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, you guys, there is something living behind those rocks and it's big. And it's
Jesus.
covered in feathers. And it's breathing. There's a I would not go poke the sleeping beast.
I am.
So Gradle understood that.
I don't know what to do.
Internally, I'm saying yes, I did, but externally, it sounds like.
Okay, I am actually looking for the proper token. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I am RPing this spider as much as I can.
Okay, I think most of you, for the most part, get what a theory's getting at. She points back over at the corner, and okay, I'm just gonna use it like a random one. Just the one, whatever one I like most to represent this thing that's about to pop out here.
Oh god.
I forgot to make the token for this one, so. But I got a picture. So anyway, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna use this one because I like this one. I think I'm gonna see. Yeah, I need to get the sizing correct for this one. It's important to get the sizing correct. Okay, so a large creature sort of looms out of the hole, like it kind of climbs up over the rocks. So what happened is there was another like carved out cavern here, and it comes out, and I'm gonna let's see. Did I prep it? Let's see. Do I have it ready? Okay. All right. It comes out, and let me see. Let me pull it out. I put it. Yeah, here it goes. Okay. It comes out, and it gives a mighty, mighty roar. Yay.
Oh my god! Aww.
You made a raptor chicken.
Hey guy.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
that's pretty sure that's what a
Go
T-Rex
ahead.
is.
See if
This
it
is
maybe
just a
it'll
giant
make peace.
angry chicken.
Pivot Gale.
Fred screams out, "I knew dinosaurs had evolved from birds."
Oh
Oh my god.
Did you roll 20 on that?
Um, Now, okay, so here's my nerdiness coming through, as if I wasn't showing already. So this is supposed to be a T-Rex. This is, or rather, Tyrannosaurus. The plumage is based on the greater sage grouse, whose current territory overlaps where Tyrannosaurus fossils have been found in the western United States. Thank you
Oh.
very much. Um, all right, so.
All the paleontologists in the audience are very happy at that. Clap, clap.
Actually, no, you couldn't. I was actually reading an article. I think who was it by Mark Wittenberg, something like that. Who said that the T-Rex Tyrannosaurus just probably didn't have feathers like this. But I'm doing it anyway because I feel like it. I thought I had a colored one. Oh, here. I'm gonna show the colored one, the colored version. I had a colored sort of sketch so that you can get an idea
Oh.
of colors too.
Oh my god!
Aw.
Wow. Kind of cute.
How long does this take to make? Oh my god!
Okay.
I want one.
Here's
Yeah,
your chance,
no,
Dagmar.
you-
Here's your chance.
You need to tame them. Tame the beast.
All right, so Tyrannosaurus
Oh,
is making its move.
please no. Uh,
Talk to it.
That's true, Dagmar. Well, I think technically you need a 10-minute ritual, but I'll just let you talk to it since it's your barbarian ability.
okay. Hello, hello there. I didn't notice you over there. Can I help you?
Hungry.
Oh no.
Okay,
That's nice.
we can all roll for initiative now. Thank you very much.
Oh Jesus.
Can't I just give up Fred?
If that's your plan, you can throw Fred at it.
Oh god.
Oh, okay, golly, everybody. Actually, I think, can I do... Let's see. Da, 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 da. Can I do? Oh, I'm not sure, actually. I don't know how to use this, actually. I don't know how to use that. I'll just have to do paper. Okay. Alright, so Dagmar, you are at a 15.4.
Yes, this is true.
Oh, 15.14, and then, Gradal, a 9.
Oh,
Okay.
so
I
so
need...
for oh wait, we're still missing a no, we got a theory in here. Well, what about Fred?
Okay, here we go. Here goes Fred. Fred's a 16.
Uh-huh. Sacrifice yourself, Fred.
You don't get an action yet. Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna do one for everybody else. So first is Moo. Moo's 14. Okay, Pabu. Pabu's a 1.
Helpful.
Pabu's a little bit too slow. Maybe still groggy. Maybe he had too big of a breakfast.
Little timid.
This is Cassandra. Oh, good golly. Cassandra is a 6. Okay. Is also a 1. Ethel. Ethel is a 10. And then Tic Tac is also a 10. Alright, and then we're gonna go with the dinosaur. 4. Okay, you like that. Dinosaurs going last. Not
Yeah.
quite last, but close to last. Alright. So... Alright. Okay. Alright, so first is Fred. Fred. What is Fred gonna do? Oh, good golly. Moo. Okay, so you can talk to each other, so you can talk. Talking is free action. You can talk in any order. Um, uh, Moo yells at everybody to move and to head toward the door, where the rubble is. To basically head south, as it were. Uh, Fred yells out, "Don't move! The professor heard about these things. He says that their vision's based on movement." And Fred stands very still.
I see we're gonna Jurassic Park this.
Dagmar, it's your turn.
Why did you put me so close to it? Why? Um,
You moved
can
yourself.
I try? Can I roll for animal handling?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Oh, is it mine now?
Okay, you're gonna have to describe to me what are you doing to handle this animal?
I'm making dino noises with my mouth, and I'm waving at it friendly.
Would you like to attempt to make a dino noise? You did
Don't
learn
make me
from
do
Fred from the night before. Remember, I think for the day before. Yes, you learned from Fred. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. The dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus goes "Arr!" back and is slightly confused. Okay. You may move or do a bonus action, Dagmar.
I'm gonna take a step closer to it, while still waving and smiling at it. Is that how
Uh,
you befriend animals?
I'm trying to see if you have anything as a barbarian, okay? I might have to help you with this a little. Okay, Moo is just like, good. Dagmar is making a distraction for us. Everybody, like, head out! Double time! Okay, so.
My party's like, no, she's not.
Alright, so I'm gonna measure this out real quick. 30 feet. Wait, that goes down to. Okay. So moves there, and it just continues to wave everybody to come down. Like, move it, get out, get out. Okay, next is Janera. Go, Janera. Alright, Janera, yeah, go for it.
uh, let's see. I'm going to dash down this way. And then I'm gonna roll investigation to see if there's even a way to get out of here.
Oh no, you can climb over the rubble. Just think of it as
Can you
like
climb?
it's just like rough terrain.
Okay. Then ignore that investigation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, I'll consider that you just moved. So you moved. You can still do an action thing.
Uh, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just like I'll be here to help people to get over the rubble. So I'm like telling them to hurry up so I can get them over the rubble.
All right. Okay, very good. Next is Tic Tac and Ethel. Let me see. Tic Tac is green, Ethel is blue. Yeah, okay, green and blue. So they basically just run as fast as they can. Run, run, run. Okay. So actually, They, because they're goblins, they actually have access, and you have. Whoa, and you're not that anymore. And actually, Gretel, you can't do this because you're not a goblin anymore. Uh, so goblins have a racial ability called Nimble Escape. Okay, no, it's not a dash. Just disengage your height. Never mind. Okay, so they move and then they use their action to dash. So they basically go twice as far as what you normally can. You can do that too. You can move and dash as your action. So let's see. If you allow them to pass, then Tic Tac runs right past you, and Ethel's not far behind. All right. Let's go with Gretel. It's your turn. And after Gretel's a theory.
Can I tell whether Dagmar seems to be making any headway with the monster? With the dinosaur?
The dinosaur's not roaring. The dinosaur is looking at Dagmar and is salivating. Not quite sure. Maybe successful, maybe not.
Okay, I'm gonna go. How far can I go? Where's the ruler thing here? Do I? How do I use the ruler thing to figure out how far I can go?
You click down once, hold it, and then drag out, and it'll give you a little arrow.
So click down once and hold it.
Yeah.
Right arrow or left arrow?
Left.
Left.
Are you on the arrow? You're on the ruler, right?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it.
Okay, there you go.
So can I get to...
Yes, you can at 30
right
feet.
beside Dagmar?
Yes, you can.
Yep. So I'm going to go right beside Dagmar, and I'm going to hold my action in case the dinosaur attacks Dagmar.
Oh, okay, so you're going to hold an action?
I'm going to hold an action.
Okay, what is the action exactly?
If Dagmar is my friend, if that thing attacks Dagmar, I'm going to bite the ever-living shit out of it.
Okay.
As a spider.
As a spider. Excellent.
Oh my god.
So, Dagmar, you've already made an animal friend. It's standing next to you, and it's a spider. A theory, go.
Temporary.
Okay, I am gonna pull my crossbow, kind of crouch down and have it pointed at the dinosaur's leg and be ready to shoot if he attacks.
Okay, so
Dagmar.
that's a ready action. Okay.
Aw,
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh, you're protecting your friend. This is the power of friendship, everyone. Okay, Cassandra.
But we should be running. That's what we should be doing.
Okay. Trying to see. Okay, I'm trying to like.
Should be, but we might get a large beast out of this.
Okay, so Cassandra moves back. Cassandra's actually staying at the back, and Cassandra's like looking very, very, very intently, at the dinosaur and everybody. She is losing her cool. You see her like break into a sweat for like the first time in this entire adventure. Okay, the dinosaur's turn now. All right, the dinosaur's gonna come right up to you. Right up to you. Right over you, Dagmar. Let me see now.
Huh?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back. You rolled...
Orc friend, not food.
Okay. Okay, you rolled a 13 for the animal handling. I'm gonna roll its wisdom. It is very confused by you. Okay, so it's very confused by you and what you're doing. It's not sure if you're like a giant rat or something because of the bear thing on your shoulders. So now it's gonna do investigation. I'm gonna have it investigate you.
are 2 actions.
The wisdom thing is more of like it's kind of a save. The save is not an action. It's just to see whether your animal handling worked on it. It investigates you and is not quite sure. It like sniffs you. It licks you. It's investigating you.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, do I have a move, or isn't it Fred next, or?
You don't. So Fred, you see this thing begin to sniff and lick, possibly beginning to put its mouth around Dagmar.
Nah. Can I roll for animal handling again, and then reach up and kind of stroke its?
Not yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the dinosaur's action. Okay. And Pabu's turn. Okay. So... Did I? Okay, yeah, oranges. So, alright. Scrambles back up. Uses a bunch of... It's kind of tough for her to, like, scramble back up. So she can only move over to here. Pabu, on the other hand, is kind of like... Later, losers. Slowest one loses. Okay. Alright, next to the top, it's Fred. Fred again. Fred continues to yell at Dagmar. Dagmar, don't move! Its vision is based on movement! And you hear a book, 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 book from Gale in the cage. Alright. Next, Dagmar, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to roll for animal handling again, and then reach up and just kind of stroke its nostril area. If I can do that. Oh.
Golly, she will like it. Okay. Like the dinosaur is kind of confused.
Wait, hold
yes.
on. Can I revoke that?
What are you going to do?
Hold on.
What?
Are you blowing kisses at it? What are you doing?
I'm trying to charm it.
Charming is generally considered to be a spell. You are talking to it, so you can try to convince it a little more. Try to explain why you're basically trying to pick its nose.
Easy there, buddy. Easy there. I'm a friend. Friend. Friend, not food. Friend.
All right, he Jurassic Parked this. Did you just Finding Nemo it?
Yes. Orc friend, not food. Orc friend, not food.
Okay, so I'm gonna give the dinosaur a wisdom save. Okay. I'm trying to look quickly what the dinosaur's bonus to wisdom is. Oh yeah, so I'll repeat that animals in general have a very low intelligence, but they generally have an average wisdom, so they can save versus things like charming. Yeah, I want to see what the... Oh, it's got a +1. Ooh.
Okay, but see, what wisdom can it possibly ascertain from this when the wisdom is I'm trying to befriend the dinosaur, so the higher the roll, the better my chances at befriending it, right? Because it's understanding my meaning. It's getting it accurately. I have a point.
Okay, Dagmar, I think you've just leveled up as a D&D player. This feels like rules lawyering, and I want to give you a bit of applause for that. Um,
Oh, that felt great.
okay, so the dinosaur actually rears back a little. The dinosaur rears back a little and kind of glares down at you, rather distrustingly. And it's like, friend? I'm
Yes.
hungry. Friend helps
Well,
me get food.
I can
And then
do
looks at
that.
Gradal.
No, not him. Not him. The other goblin. And then points to Fred.
No.
Okay.
On one.
Moo's like, Moo, I guess, looking back, trying to assess the situation, like, sees what Dagmar is trying to do, like, looks over at Fred, and then yells something very sharp in Goblin at Fred. It's like it's a command, of, like, move to the exit now! And then, and it's very, very specifically in Goblin. Move down there. Okay. Genera, go.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run back this direction. As I pass Pabu, I'm going to trip him.
You're tripping Pabu?
Yes, I'm gonna
Yeah.
trip
Oh.
Pabu.
Do it.
Okay. That is an action. That is a legit action. I'm trying to remember exactly how you trip. I can't remember exactly which one you use. Ready, search, making attack, hide attack, help, dodge, attack, dash. Attack rolls, mainly attacks, grappling, shoving a creature. Yeah, let's do a shoving it using an attack action. So, okay, you have to make an athletics check. Make an athletics check. Oh, good golly. And then Pablo has to save with his own strength or dex check. Either acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
So, whatever fancy move you do, Pablo's like, rookie, and like, rookie, and then like spits at you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can I do a as he passes me, can I do what is it called?
Oh yeah. It's like when we were fighting the tick before, when it moves, you have like one more shot at an attack, right?
Okay, that's if it doesn't disengage. Okay, so, because at this point now, you are now sort of marking yourselves as hostile to the rest of them. So, yeah. Okay, so we can play by some of those rules. Okay, so if you want to do that, you can, but he to negate that, if you do disengage, you can take the disengage action, and that allows you to move past the person without attacks of opportunity, but that uses up your action. You can't attack, right? You can only focus on doing one thing.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it, Janera?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Tic Tac and Ethel's
Don't
turn.
need more enemies.
Tic
He
Tac
was
and
just being such a, jerk, so I wanted to trip his pompous butt.
Heck yeah.
okay, so they do their best to climb
next
over
time.
Yeah.
climb over the rubble here. It counts as rough terrain, so they go a little bit slowly. Okay, Tic Tac Ethel are kind of like screaming "Ah!" as they run over to the top. Gradal, your turn.
Okay, so I assume that my action's wasted because I he did not attack Dagmar.
You didn't perceive it as an attack, yes.
No. So I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to drop my spider form.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to cast. Hopefully this will work. I'm going to attempt to cast Animal Friendship.
Hey!
Animal friendship. Okay. I don't think its intelligence has to be less than 4. Let me double check that.
Yeah. I just hit the thing on. It's a DC 14 Wisdom save. So there's a morsel of food. Basically, it's like I cast a spell, I drop my form, cast a spell, move my hands, and stick out a little morsel of meat in my hand.
Oh my
as
goodness.
part of the verbal, somatic, and material components. I take out a little bit of meat, the only meat that I carry on my person, because I'm Gretel's full vegetarian.
Yeah, I was about to say, where'd you get the meat? It doesn't have to be meat, it just has to be a morsel of food. So is it a sardine from breakfast?
I'd say, yeah. I'll say it's a sardine from breakfast.
All right, very good. So here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
The sardine of friendship was passed.
Okay. So the dinosaur is kind of confused because it felt it. It felt a weird sort of like tingling feeling from it, and now it's looking at Growlithe. Once again, like thinking like, food.
Oh. Okay, Gretel's going to quietly gulp, and that's the end of his turn.
Okay. There we go.
I think I can. I'm gonna try something. Well, it's not gonna work. So I see them trying, and it's not really working. I kind of go over at these rocks to try to distract it. And I'm thinking I should put a sardine on the end of my arrow so I can follow the scent.
Smart.
Because I didn't eat the sardines in my oatmeal. I fished them out, so I still have.
Okay, so you're gonna fire a sardine off in the corner there?
Yeah, right there to try to distract it, to make noise and.
Go ahead, draw. Can you draw on
scent.
the actual square that you shot it at?
Yeah. So do it right here.
The brush, then freehand, and then you.
Do you see that?
Oh yes, I see it. Okay.
Okay. I wanted to just break some rocks, make some noise, leave a scent. So that's my crossbow.
So the dinosaur hears the clattering. You don't really have to it's the rocks aren't moving, so you'll hit your general location. So don't worry about it too much. But you do hear a clattering, or the dinosaur does hear a clattering as the bolt like kind of bounces off the rocks a little bit, and sort of looks at it, kind of unsure.
Does he smell it? Okay.
I think he gets advantage on perception checks based on smell. No, it doesn't. They didn't give it to him. Oh my goodness. Authors of the Monster Manual, you have failed. I am looking at the, look at the author's information here. Okay, it's not in the front. Who is the editor? I'm gonna write a very sternly worded letter to the editor. You see. Okay, D&D lead designers Mike Morrells, Jeremy Crawford, Monster Manual lead Christopher Perkins, Stat Block development Chris Simmons, Rodney Thompson, and Peter Lee. You will be receiving a very sternly email shortly.
You've been blacklisted by Welcome to Goblin Town.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep my position there, ready to fire in case he
Okay.
attacks.
All right then. Okay, it's Cassandra's turn. Oh no. Okay. 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 Uh. So okay, let me write a message.
Cassandra?
Uh. So Cassandra like books it. Like she's running now. Mhm. Okay, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So right there. Oh, no, no, no. Take that back. I take that back. Make an intelligence. Is it? Hold on a second. I need you to roll a save, Genera.
Uh.
See here. Roll at disadvantage.
Okay. And what?
You are going to do an intelligence saving throw. It's an intelligence saving throw. You are rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Checked. Okay.
You get okay. Okay, yeah. So, Genera sees something. Genera sees something. There you go, Genera. You see it.
No.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right. That ends. Give me a second. Double check a few things here. Okay. All right. There we go. Next it is. It is now the dinosaur's turn.
Oh god.
Dinosaur's turn. Like the dinosaur's kind of like looks and doesn't really see anything because the boat's small and the sardine's small, and it's still sort of like looking around, kind of confused a little bit. Okay.
That's something.
Okay. So the dinosaur looks at Dagmar and says, "Friend." The dinosaur
Yes.
looks at Gradal, "Food," and begins to strike at him.
No. No, no.
Miss.
Can I
Well, it does get a bonus. But I'll wait. What's your AC, Gradal?
When we first arrived in the dungeon last session, I cast
Oh.
Bark Skin.
That's true. You have 16. That's at
So
least
it's-
16. Do you have a dex bonus?
Yeah. I do not have a dex bonus. My dex is 0. Well, my dex is not 0, but my dex is 11, so there's no bonus.
Okay. All right.
I have blocked that as he was going beside me before he even strikes Gretel?
No.
No.
Okay. So we'll leave it at that. So So the dinosaur begins to try to bite Gradle. It snaps at him, but happens to
God.
miss.
I'm getting flashbacks back to the wolf in the woods.
Ooh.
I was biting Gretel.
Important point of order, DM.
Yes.
Would I have lost Bark Skin when I wild shaped?
Wild shape is not wild shape is not a spell. Wild shape is a class feature, so I don't think you would have lost that. And as far as I know, Barkskin doesn't Barkskin is not a concentration anyway, so I don't think
It
that.
is.
Oh, it is.
Barkskin is concentration. Yeah.
Oh, because I think what is it? What's the wizardy one? There's another one that's like a wizard armor thing. Um, I don't think that that's concentration. I don't think so. I'll double check it, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'll double check because specifically if it's the druid thing, that would be a concentration, but that's not a spell per se. That's actually a class feature, so I don't think that counts. Yeah, no, I don't think so. No. Roman, keep your Barkskin. You still have 16.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, here, page 67. Transforming doesn't break your concentration on a spell you've already cast, however, or prevent you from taking actions that are part of a spell, such as Call Lightning, that you've already cast, so don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so, and Pabu. Alright. So, Pabu, so we're gonna do, first, 50, 40. So, he's gonna run past, Genera and use her Goblin racial ability, Nimble Escape, to disengage as a bonus action, move down with her movement, and then get down. Actually, it's right there with her movement, and then use her action to dash. So that'll be 5, 10, 20, 30 to sort of scramble up on top of the rocks. That's and Pabu's kind of irritated with Genera. We're trying to trip him. So Pabu's gonna move this way, and yeah, sure. Pabu's gonna take a swing at Genera as he passes by, but he's just gonna like swing at her, just like punch her. Here we go. Swing and a miss.
Now who's the rookie?
Okay, and Pabu continues down the way. So you can make an attack of opportunity if you like, as Pabu runs past you.
I'll just smack him upside the head.
Okay, roll to hit.
What do I roll again?
No, just roll to attack.
So is that just a d20?
Yeah, just a regular attack.
Oops. Come on. No, go away.
Also, my apologies because I didn't scroll down, but why is there a tick monster on the screen?
Oh, that's why I was like not happy before. Oh,
Oh,
I guess I'm still a rookie.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. So yeah, you miss, and actually, let me. Oh, I messed up a little bit, but here we go. Uh,
God damn it.
okay. All right. So we're back up to the top. Fred obeys, like almost like Fred obeys Moo's command, and it's actually almost. It's actually it feels kind of bizarre because it's almost robotic the way he does it. Like it's like something clicked in Fred's head, and now Fred is going to do exactly what Moo's talking about. And so 20 feet. Oh, whoops. So 30 feet. to get there. And another. We're gonna get, because of the rough terrain, we're gonna get down to here for Fred. Okay, so Fred's right there. Dagmar, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to roll for persuasion. Crap. I'm stepping in front of Gradal, stepping in between them, and I'm trying to persuade the dinosaur that we're all friends and that it can't attack us.
Okay, you are doing the anime thing where you're standing with your legs apart and your arms hold wide
Totally.
and like,
Yep.
no, we're friends!
Yes. Yes. 100%. I'm like tearing up too. Maybe not that far, but I'm definitely standing in front.
Okay. Okay, that's it? That's all you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Moo does her nimble escape, bonus action disengage. So she won't be affected by Genera if Genera takes a swing at her. Let's see. Okay. So Moo runs down and then dashes to the top of the rocks there, and it's like screaming at the top of her lungs, like "Go, go, go!" And then points his crossbow, or she points her crossbow at Genera. Okay, Genera, your turn.
Oh, okay. I am gonna run. And as I run, I'm gonna kind of yell to get the tick monster to kind of come after me, to chase after me.
Okay.
When did the tick
So
monster
brave.
show up?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
All right. Thank you, Genera. Okay, Tic Tac Ethel. Scramble down. Okay, so wait, so 10, 20, 25, 30. 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, oh wait, no. I messed up a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oops. Okay, there you go. They're running and screaming. Ah! Gradal, your turn.
Question: when did the tick monster arrive? Did that happen when I was in the bathroom?
You do not see a tick
Oh,
monster.
blur. No, the one
Okay.
the one south of us. We're just kind of.
What tick monster? You don't see a tick monster anywhere.
Okay. Oh, I see. I must have missed something while I was in the restroom. Okay. So I'm gonna try animal friendship again on the dinosaur,
Yes.
but this time, because our alliance has soured, I'm gonna point down to where Moo and her group are and attempt to communicate to the dinosaur. Look, food.
Yeah. It's the way to do it.
So I'm gonna cast animal friendship again.
Okay, so
I could cast it at a higher level, but that doesn't change the DC, only the number of targets. So
okay, so yeah.
I'm gonna do animal friendship at first level, which is a DC 14. Sorry, Wisdom DC 14 save.
Okay, here we go. The dinosaur does get a +1, so let's see.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
goes. There it goes. Animal friendship. Oh, good God. The most deadliest of friendships.
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm gonna be looking at this animal friendship a little bit more. Okay. Uh,
Basically, it lets me convince a beast that I
yeah.
mean it no harm,
Okay.
and if you must succeed at it, so the dinosaur must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
Okay. All right. So the dinosaur now looks in the direction that you're pointing, which actually coincidentally is something that basically only dogs and like horses do. That's actually a kind of a neat thing about domestication of those particular animals. Um, so the dinosaur looks down where you're pointing. Is that it?
I'm making sure that I'm pointing directly at Moo and her group and not to Etheria or Genera.
Okay. Okay. The dinosaur understands. The dinosaur
Friends
nods
with
its head.
bread.
It's like, or no, the dinosaur roars, "Food!" Okay. All right. Now it's Ethere's turn.
Okay, I've been watching. I got a sense of what that was all about. So I turn around and now I see Genera headed this way. And do I see one of Moo's people with a crossbow drawn down at the end?
Moo does have her crossbow drawn, but Moo has not shot at anybody.
Yeah. All right. So I'm like, um, so I'm gonna, and Fred is gone. Okay. I'm gonna move up here by Genera. I still have my crossbow drawn. I'm gonna go on this side though. And then, wow. I think
A
that's it. I'm
theory.
just,
A theory.
yeah.
Take out the wizard chick.
The wizard tick or the
The
wizard,
wizard chick.
The tick is a wizard.
Because if you do that, then you take out both.
Take out both what? What are you talking about?
Can I do that? Can I just, well, I can do, I've got like a bonus action. So I can run up, I hear generic, so I do it. Can I do that?
Oh wait, where were you exactly? I'm trying to remember where you were.
Like,
I was right there,
Yeah, I'm just trying
pointed
to.
at the bear, but
I'm gonna just say like right there. It's close enough, right?
yeah. Yep.
Okay. All
So I
right.
run up to Genera who says, take out the wizard chick.
Okay.
I got, yeah, 30 feet. And I see this Moo with the crossbow. It's at 80.
Uh.
Is
Uh.
it?
You can try to shoot Moo. It's a little bit of a. It's kind of a long shot though for the crossbow. Crossbow, I think the range for crossbow is 60 feet actually. You can still hit her. It's just it's at disadvantage, I think. I'm gonna double check the range on the crossbow. Equipment.
Yep.
Oh no,
Crossbow.
range 80 feet. Yeah, yeah, you can still hit her. You can still hit her fine.
So, yeah, I walk up. I hear Genera say, take her out. So I'm going to shoot at Moo with my crossbow.
Go for it. Okay, roll the hit. Oh dang.
Jeez. I don't know what's happening, but.
Okay, yeah. You strike. You strike Moo pretty hard. Like, right in the shoulder. Like, she screams. Like, well, actually, no, she doesn't. Well, she yells, not out of pain, but more out of surprise. So, and you can see that she's
Now we have
glaring. Like,
multiple enemies.
all right, okay, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Moved, spoke, acted.
Okay, it's Cassandra's turn. Okay, let me see now. Cassandra like is looking at you. Okay. So uh Cassandra does the thing that she did before, so she sort of claps, waves her hands. Actually we don't know. No, take that back. I don't think she's gonna do that. Let me see. Yeah, let me double check something here. Okay, you can see her sort of doing something with her hands a little bit, and like stomping her feet a little bit, and you notice a
I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. Not yet,
My
anyway.
God, always gotta ask.
The war is on.
Okay, trying to look. Ah, where is it? I had it.
The dinosaur's gonna say it's gonna be
Okay,
fabulous.
so right behind you, a theory is a giant spider. Not quite as large as the one you've seen before. It's pretty big, though. This is a spider that's like actually, it's about as big as the one that, yeah, I think it is about as big as the one that Gradle transformed into. It is a giant wolf spider. It appears behind you, if I got this right. Did I get this right? No, actually, I think I'm making a mistake here. To double check something. Ah, okay, yeah. So you see this like spider behind you. Um, it's pretty big. Okay, and then Cassandra continues to book it down the way. All right. Okay. Let's see there. Okay, that's it for Cassandra. The dinosaur now. Right? The dinosaur, I need to double check the move on the dinosaur. It's gonna be a lot, I'm sure. 50 feet. Okay, so it's gonna use about 10 feet worth of movement to step to the side because it's kind of stepping on the rubble. Okay, so it's gonna give 40 more feet of movement. So it stomps its way down. Okay, very good. Now it's and Pablo's turn. Uh, continues to run out the room. Okay, and off into the distance, I think. Okay. Alright, and Pablo, let's see. Pablo grabs Cassandra and then tries to chuck her up over the top of the rubble to, like, get her to move faster. Ugh, not quite. He just like, oh, good golly, and then he just like does this. Or wait, sorry. Oh, wait, no, I had it wrong. Oh, yeah, never mind. He's just like, oh, I can't quite get it up. Too many cheeseburgers.
What?
Okay, so
Too
5,
many medieval
15,
cheeseburgers.
25. Okay. So Pablo like makes it to the top here. Okay. So, okay, I think that's the end. Pablo, Fred's next. Oh, sorry. So, oh yeah, one more thing. One more thing.
Ruh-roh.
What is happening?
Okay. Okay, there we go. Very good. Next, oh yeah, Fred. Fred's turn now. Fred scrambles up. 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I'll grab Gale. Okay, there we go. So that's that, and then Fred does it again, so the dash. 5, 15, 25. Okay, so Pabu and Fred are standing at the top of the rubble. Okay. Dagmar, your turn.
So okay. So I have rope, right?
Yes. You probably have like
Mhm.
50 feet of rope.
Yeah, so theoretically, I could run up to the back of the dinosaur because I'm not sure how much the dinosaur was listening, or if Graddle's action was effective, and I'm worried about my friends over here. So could I run up to the back of the dinosaur, lasso it, and then jump on its back?
Remember that the dinosaur is friends with Graddall, not friends with you exactly. You're just acquaintances. Graddall and the dinosaur have a special bond.
Well, it did call me friend.
That's true.
So yeah. So so could I do that? Would it let me do that?
It doesn't know what you're doing, so you're basically just gonna surprise it by jumping onto its back if you'd like. So let's see what you can do here. Please don't roll low.
Is there a chance that it would see that as like an aggressive, like a move of aggression?
It's not looking at you. It's not noticing you. It's just not paying attention to you. So
Okay.
with your speed, you can get down to the X, and from the
Okay.
X, you can try to leap the 15 feet. Since you are since you're higher than the dinosaur, or you're like kind of level with it, it is possible for you to leap. So go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can land on the dinosaur.
I totally did.
You land on the dinosaur. You're now on top of the dinosaur's back.
Oh, dear.
Dagmar.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
This is brilliant.
I'm going to move you slightly up onto the shoulders because that just looks funny. So there you go. There on the shoulders.
Have pet.
You are now riding a dinosaur barebacked. You're going.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're on top of the dinosaur barebacked. Please make a dex check to see if you stay on.
What? No.
A dex save.
Okay. Hold on. Yes.
Okay, so at this point now, this is basically like one of those ironic t-shirts where the person's like riding on the back of a dinosaur with an American flag and like guns or something. I mean, that's basically what this is now. Go ahead,
I'll
Dagmar.
name him.
Please describe your moment of victory.
I'm just kind of hugging it a little bit, and she's getting real caught up in her head right now. So she's just triumphant. She's got this huge fucking smirk on her face. She's not exactly paying attention to where it's going right now. She's just having a moment of triumph, and she's trying to think of what to name it.
Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so that's Dagmar. Moo. Okay.
Oh god.
So Moo Moo.
I'm in trouble.
Let's see. Okay, Moo yells. Okay, everybody past. Yells. Everybody past the rubble. You see Moo pulls something out of her like bag or belt. There's something that she pulls out, and she jumps down the way. Okay, yeah. 10, 20. Okay, yeah, right there. Alrighty. Uh, okay. Yeah. So you see Moo pull something out and like hold it above, like kind of above her shoulder, as if she's ready to throw this thing. Okay, next is Janera's turn.
Oh. So can I actually fight this thing? Like,
You can take a swing at it.
I know, but like, is it real?
So if you want to do that, you can make an investigation check.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ooh. Wait, let me double check. I'm gonna double check to make sure that's what you needed to do.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Not quite. So you stare very sort of intently at it, and you're kind of like trying to figure out what it is, but you like what's happening here. And as far as you can tell, it's there standing at like it's everything you remember from the mountains.
Oh.
Okay, so that uses up your action actually.
Okay.
So you can still run around.
Okay. Can I disengage so then I can go around it without getting hit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna run around it this way.
Actually, let me think of this for a second. You would actually technically need to use a key point, but you should have plenty. Key point to use Step of the Wind.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, so 5. You've only used up 20 feet. You can still go like another 20 feet. You can go like to here
Okay.
if you want to keep running after them.
Yeah. There we go. So that's fine.
Right. Excellent. Okay. For Tic Tac and Ethel. Let's see. 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Okay. You don't see them anymore, but you just hear a faint like sort of like echoing down from the cavern, off in the distance. Okay. Gradle, your turn.
It all sort of sighs. It's like, I really didn't want to do that. I thought we were friends. And he's just gonna head down. He'll do his full movement in this direction, and he'll do a dash too.
Yeah.
So I think I have 30 feet of movement. I'm not
That's
sure. Let
standard.
me
It's
check.
standard. 30 feet is standard, so everybody has 30
Okay.
feet.
So I'll do 60 down this way, but really I'm kind of like moping and stomping my feet because I'm not happy about it. 30, 40, 50. Is that right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60 is either there or there. I'll go there. 60. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. And I'll use my bonus action to let out a deep sigh and basically like give a faint look at disappointment to Junior.
What a
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay. All right. Asiri, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I need to one get away from the spider and also follow Genera.
I didn't even see the
So
spider.
I'm
I would have
going-
done something about that.
Oh, it's okay. We can only
I
see
don't
it.
know.
No, everybody sees the spider. Everybody sees
I
the
don't know
spider.
what's
Everybody
happening.
can see the spider. Why can't everybody see the tick monster?
That's metagaming.
Fine, whatever.
Metagaming.
So I moved 30, and then I think I could use a bonus action to let's see. I'm just gonna move closer. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, it's Cassandra's turn. Okay, yeah. So Cassandra, 10, 20. Oh, whoops, I grabbed the wrong person. Oops. I separated these things out a little bit. Did I? Try check? Okay. I'm just gonna move Fred over just so it makes it easier. Okay, so Cassandra. Okay. Cassandra is down the rubble. Okay, that's 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oops. 25, 30. So there's Cassandra's. Dinosaur, 50 feet. Oh, good golly. Hold on, Dagmar! Oh, whoops.
It dropped me.
DM,
Yes.
does the dinosaur only have 25 feet of movement on a turn?
Oh, actually, no, you're right. It has a it should be dashing, I suppose. It has, okay, so I guess the first 50 feet is the regular movement, so it's just building up steam now. Okay. Now it sees that things are running away and it's giving chase. So it's gonna, I guess, gonna have to climb up the way here. Okay, here we go. Let me do. So it's gonna have to climb. So it has to use 10, 20, 30 to actually get itself up here. And it's gonna do another, what is it? Okay, so it's gonna stomp past all of you, so be careful as it does that. Whoops.
We are one.
I grabbed the wrong one. I'm grabbing Lincoln there. Okay, sorry. I'm like,
Oh God.
yeah, sorry. Stretched you. Okay, there you are, right on top of the dinosaur. Okay. Very good.
I have to wonder what these people are thinking looking behind them and seeing Dagmar
5, 10,
running
15,
after
20,
them,
25,
riding the
30.
dinosaur.
Alrighty. Okay, Pabu now.
As they saw we were fighting.
5, 10. Okay, so that's 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, there we go. That's Pabu's turn. Okay. All right. Back up to the top. Fred. Fred's running after them, so 5, that's 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, as Fred runs past Moo, Moo throws something. She throws the thing that she was holding. Um actually, does that work? Because that was supposed to be a prepared action. I can't remember if it lasts for the turn. I think it lasts until the next person's action. I can't remember. Uh let's see here. Uh okay, yeah, for the first start of the next turn. Okay, so as soon as Fred runs past, um, Moo throws it, and then there's a little thing that clatters in here among the rubble. So that was a prepared action from Moo. Um, so Dagmar, it's your turn.
Oh. Do I need a turn? I'm one with dinosaur. Um
Oh, it's up to you.
I so Etheria is safe. The dino's not doing anything
No.
to Etheria. Dinosaur is just okay. No, I'm good.
Oh, you're
I'm gonna give it a nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a pat and then whisper, "Who's my special boy?"
Okay, roll dex save again to make sure you stay on the dang dinosaur.
God damn it! Damn it! DM, please.
Okay, so as you lean over to whisper in its ear, you lean a little bit too far, and then you kind of do that kind of scramble. But you're still on. You're still on the dinosaur.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay. As soon as your turn ends. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's. So, Moo quickly beats it. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And what happens is an explosion happens.
Oh no.
Okay. So, I'm trying to. Okay, so an explosion happens right there. And basically, the walls partially collapse. In on this area here. Okay, and it basically covers their escape.
Freaking convenient.
I know it. I know it seems very convenient, but I was actually planning this whole time. Well, actually, not this specifically, but I was like, oh, good golly, how am I gonna do this to make sure when like Moo finally pulls out that stick of dynamite and like runs for it.
I messed things up bad.
Okay.
Oh, I did not help. I messed it up too.
I know, but I told you to shoot
Big
them.
Not everything is lost. Pat's dinosaur.
Right.
Okay, let me. So we're gonna hide areas now. Okay, so you can't quite see past the rubble. Okay, it's not insurmountable, but the dinosaur can no longer pass through. If you take the time to climb over, you could climb over, but the dinosaur now is kind of disinterested. It's very surprised and kind of now sort of like, aw, no food. Okay, Janera, it's your turn. I'm just gonna stop combat for this moment because that way it doesn't. We don't have to do this rigmarole of doing by turns. So, what is everyone doing now?
I can. It's going to take me a couple of turns, but I can walk up to the collapsed rubble and use the mold earth cantrip.
Now, it is a
Ugh.
cantrip, so it does have limitations. The earth, it has to be earth. It has to be soil. It has to be dirt. You cannot move rock.
Ah, okay. That's weird because it says you choose a portion of dirt or stone
Oh, is it stone? Okay.
that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube and manipulate it in the furthest way.
Okay, I was trying to... I remember there were certain limitations, because it is a cantrip. Okay, if that's... it's, okay. Oh, wait, move earth?
Not move earth, mold earth.
Okay, mold earth. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's very
Out
different.
of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll click the spell so you can have access to it. You should have access to my character sheet anyway. 1 second.
Yeah.
Use it because I chose it because I knew we were going underground.
Okay. Okay, so, like if you notice the second paragraph, if the target is loose earth, you can immediately excavate it.
Yeah.
If it's not earth, i.e. stone, you can make shapes, colors, spell out words, shape patterns.
Okay. So it won't work in this instance. Yeah.
Which, I mean, to some extent, you could perhaps, like, mold it into stairs. But again, that's still going to take a little while as you sort of figure out what to do with the stone.
Although I'll tell you, as archaeologists, wouldn't you love to have this particular cantrip at your
Oh,
disposal?
good golly.
Oh, yep.
Absolutely.
Big yep.
All right. Okay. So, animal friendship. How long does animal friendship last?
Forever.
Going back to the spell, it lasts duration
24
24 hours.
hours.
We'll be best friends by then.
So a day.
Yeah, a day.
Yep.
We were friends before this. We'll be friends after this. Everyone, meet Bam Bam.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Bam Bam is specifically friends with Gradal and is not it. Bam Bam tolerates you, Dagmar, but is not entirely amicable to the actions that you've taken. And Bam Bam have been just distracted by their stomach. So Bam Bam is going to gently but firmly try to shake you off.
Oh, so dexterity save, perhaps?
Try to beat 11.
I will. Hold on. Wait, there we go.
You are not doing this at advantage. You slide off, Dagmar.
You're killing me.
You have a dinosaur as a friend for a day. Come on.
Gracefully slide off.
You can discuss things further with Gradal about fashioning some sort of saddle or something. I don't know.
Dagmar's like, saddle? We don't use saddles where I'm from.
Okay. Isn't that gonna hurt a little?
Probably.
Okay. All right. So,
We gotta chat. Did you get a dinosaur?
oh wait.
Discord.
Technically. Wait, I'm gonna be a bit of a mean person here. I don't know how mean I'm gonna be to Genera. Forgot to do this last round. Well. We'll say it scratches you, but we're not gonna worry about the damage. Okay, so the tick monster scratches you again, Genera. But we won't worry about damage. And while you're all standing there after a second, they fade away.
Don't worry about damage. You got lime, but don't worry about damage.
It's okay, it's not real. Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, I'm debating what that's gonna happen at this point. Okay. Okay, so you're just gonna stand there? Or are you all doing anything in particular as you're standing there? The dinosaur looks hungry. Looks kind of upset. It's irritated.
If we want to, this might actually be a good place to stop since we only have 10 minutes left in the session.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
God damn it. Yep.
Yeah, Bam Bam, unfortunately, I think at the start of next session will live up to his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna use him as a battering ram?
No, I mean that
Yeah.
he's going to go
Throw a
Bam
tantrum
Bam
like a
on
child,
anyone
yeah.
who's not charmed him.
God damn. He'll remember that we were friends.
Remember that Bam Bam is friends with Grandal and is
Hey,
not eating you
I
because
haven't- It's on recording.
I will make
It's on
sure
recording.
that Bam Bam knows that these are my friends too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And promise that as soon as we can dig ourselves out of this, he will have all of the
Looters he can eat.
looters he can eat.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Oh my god. What a perfect way to end.
Okay. All right. Thank you everybody for listening. Thank you all for sort of humoring me with a dinosaur in this D&D game. Torture the archaeologists. Okay. All right. See you all in 2 weeks. See you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.